raining today. One of my favorite rainy day activities is cooking stuff inside, baking, whatever. This isn't really baking, but we're gonna make some Jello mousse. So you basically just need some kind of Cool Whip and the jelly powder and water. Quite easy to make. Now my grandma used to make this all the time. She'd call it Tutti Frutti for some reason. She always made the strawberry kind, which is what I have today, just to be a little nostalgic. I'm not sure why she called it Tutti Frutti either. Maybe a magazine called it that, or I honestly don't know. But she was a good cook, so we trust her. So what you do is you get 1 pack of jelly powder. Smells good. Pour it in the big old mixing bowl. And then you get 1 cup of boiling water, which you see I already boiled mine. Trying to be on the game today, since I am not usually. So you whisk that in. Some people say you should put the cold water in first, some say the hot water first. I don't think it really matters in the end, but I mean, I'm not a chef, so there's always that. So you whisk it until the powder is dissolved. And then after that, you get 2/3 a cup of cold water to put in. It's kind of soothing to mix it together. But maybe I'm crazy. Okay, so the 2/3 cold water. Mix it in. Now I think I would just call this like a Jello mousse, but I know there's many different types. Again, I'm not sure why my grandma called it Tutti Frutti. What she would do also is when the mixture was done, put it in a pie crust, like a graham cracker pre-made pie crust. So you have a mousse pie, and then you also have like little bowls of just plain mousse. And she would do this at holidays, so then everyone would have a choice of desserts. I mean, grandma's, there's a lot of desserts. Okay, final ingredient, the Cool Whip, or whip topping, as mine is. So you put 2 cups of the whip in the bowl and mix it. And when I was a kid, I would eat this stuff like ice cream when it was frozen. Mind you, I couldn't eat ice cream when I was a kid because of the PKU. So this was also a nice dessert for me as a kid. And as now. I, for some reason, have been making this about once a week for me and JR to eat, but typically, I mean, I like baking anyway. I feel like it's just been a nice nostalgic treat for us. You're gonna have this, I don't want to spill it, but looking mess here. So you want to whisk it in until it's pretty well the same texture, no lumps or anything like that. I think this is a fun thing for kids to make in the kitchen. Which, interesting fact, my grandma never made this with the kids. I mean, we were probably too chaotic for her to cook with, but the only thing I really remember making with her were Rice Krispie Squares. Which is interesting because, I mean, the melted marshmallows makes a goop and then your kids are quite sticky. Mind you, this can be quite sticky too, but fun activity to do with the kids and then also a fun treat after. Of course, just plain Jello might be more fun to the kids because, you know, it jiggles. It doesn't take too long to whisk everything together. I think the thing about this dessert is the longest part is having it sit to chill to take the mousse form. But But that also goes with Jello. The Jello, you have to let it sit a while for it to form as well. Now what I do, instead of just putting it in a bunch of serving bowls, well, A, because I don't have serving bowls, B, because I'm kind of lazy, I just leave it in this bowl and we serve ourselves as if you would, say, out of a tub of ice cream. But it works for us, so that's what I do. So I would get it to about this consistency. And how well you can see that before it gloops out. Get it to this consistency. It's a little bubbly right now from my stirring. But from there, you would chill it in the fridge for a few hours, and then we'll check back on it after, and I will show you what it should look like. But if you're doing it just my way, you just eat it like that. So we'll check back. So it's been a few hours. To be honest, I lost track of time. I think it's been like 4 hours. I don't think you'd normally have to wait this long, but anyway. Just get it out. The top of it looks a little crusty from swirling it around, but it is jelly-like. Mousse-like, I guess. Jello is jelly-like. And just to show you, I'll just get a spoon of it out so it's Jello Mousse. So like I said, I made strawberry. You can do it with any flavor. You could even garnish it with the fruit. Like if I had strawberries, I could put the strawberries on top. Tastes delicious. Easy to make. I highly suggest it.